Hi. Okay, so for those who chose pile 1 with this really pretty purpley periwinkle flower, this is your reading. And I didn't have any specific questions in mind for the reading today. I just kind of wanted to channel whatever random messages I got. So who knows? We'll see. Hopefully it's just like a quick, very quick reading. It's just so nice out right now. Okay, pile 1. Messages for pile 1. Okay. Messages for pile 1. Oh. Okay. Okay. Initial messages. Page of Swords. 7 of Wands in reverse. No way. 7 of Swords in reverse. And King of Swords and King of Swords in reverse and King of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. Okay. So initially I'm getting some of you are starting out on a new journey, or you're thinking about starting a new journey in your career or love, or with your sense of self. I feel like a lot of you are coming from, right now you're in sort of like a transitional energy where you're starting to realize, okay, I think I want to move beyond where I'm at right now. I'm feeling like a lot of you, this is career. And really just, I don't know, I'm feeling like a lot of you, it's with your sense of self and like your self-confidence in maybe even your spirituality. But you're starting to be like, okay, I think it's time for me to take responsibility for my own path. And you're starting to realize that you actually do have the ability and the power to take it into your own hands. Ooh. I never noticed there's a butterfly. The King of Swords, he has there's like white butterflies above him, like right here. That looks like a white butterfly to me. And then like these two here. Sorry, that was like super random, but if you have been seeing white butterflies a lot recently, like I have, then this is definitely a confirmation for you. And also, whenever you do see those white butterflies, that's your spirit guides saying that I'm here with you. And yes, the answer is yes to whatever question you have right now. Okay. So yeah, you're starting on a new journey, or you're thinking about starting on a new journey. I think a lot of you have a lot of fear about what will happen in this new journey, or this new direction, like this new career path. Or maybe you're starting to take a whole new outlook on life. And you're starting to feel like a sense of loss and a sense of fear for your previous beliefs. And I think your fear is just like, what will happen when I let this go? Will I be the same person? Because a lot of us tend to identify with we overly identify with our belief system, our career, we just overly identify with all these things. And I feel like a lot of you are feeling fear for what will I be? Who will I be once I give this up? But I'm seeing the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like you feel like you're getting away with something. Or I think in the future, you might be getting away with something. Or you're feeling like you're getting away with something. Or I don't know, I think somebody in your life is getting away with something. I'm feeling like mixed messages. Like for some of you, it's somebody in your life is doing a little something sneaky and getting away with it. And then the other portion of you, you're the one who's doing something and getting away with it. But I don't feel like it's like a negative thing. I don't think you're doing anything. I think it's just a feeling you have, like, oh, I feel like I'm getting away with something that I shouldn't be. But in reality, I think that's just your own perception of the situation. I think whatever you're getting away with is meant for you. And it's not going to hurt anybody else. I don't feel like this is a painful energy at all. Okay. So for those of you thinking about, should I switch in this direction? Yes, definitely you should. And the sun just came out as soon as I said that, so yes. Those of you thinking, do I have the capability? Will it be okay if I do this radical switch in my life? The answer is yes. You will be okay. You do have the tools. You'll actually be more than okay. You will. This energy of the King of Swords is somebody who they know what they've achieved. They know what they've been through. And now they're content with their whole journey. I feel like the King of Swords is someone who's been through a shit ton, and they're sitting on their throne like, yeah, I did it. Hell yeah. So I feel like you're going to be in this energy. You're shifting into this energy of the King of Swords where you're just like, hell yeah, I fucking did that shit. And that was in reverse. I just feel like you guys do have like a lot of fear about something. Fear about the future, fear about how much work you'll have to do in order. I feel like a lot of you are thinking about switching your career, and you're just worried about all the work it's gonna take because you're gonna have to start over. Or if it is a relationship, same exact thing. You're thinking like, oh well, if I switch this, I'll have to start all over. And that's gonna be like, I don't know if I have the strength to go through all this again. That's like a feeling that I feel like you're feeling, but of course you do have the strength. You absolutely have the strength. I'm getting meditation. I feel like a lot of you are resisting meditation, but I'm feeling meditation is needed here. It will transform everything. Just relax, sit, and breathe. Breath work, meditation, and journaling. These are things that you guys need to do. I feel like you guys do. You have the strength and the willpower. I feel you guys have been through so much. Damn. Yeah, I really feel like you guys have been through a lot. I'm like feeling like an energy of just like I don't know how to describe it. I feel it in my chest and my heart. Like it's holding on to so much. Oh my god, I almost want to like cry. I don't know what just happened to you guys or what you've gone through in the last 5 years, but it's a lot. Just breathe it open. Let it out. Let out this like denseness in your chest. Sorry, I just thought I saw, like, there's a baby bunny that's in this yard, and I just thought I saw him, but I don't think so. Whew, that's making me, like, emotional with this one. Definitely take deep breaths. You guys need to slow down. Oh my god, it was a chipmunk. I know I saw something rustling over there. Okay, definitely a confirmation. It's seeing that adorable little chipmunk. Oh. I love animals. You guys need to get out in nature. Talk to your pets, talk to your animals. You guys are so like career driven and focused on your life path and what you're meant to do and how you're gonna do it and what you're gonna accomplish, and you just need to relax, take a breath, take a vacation. I know you can't really do that, but take like a mental vacation just for like a little bit. A bath, cleanse yourself. Whew. You guys need to amp up the self-care, taking the time off. You guys, your hands are full. I know your hands are full, but you're gonna drop everything if your arms aren't strong enough to hold everything. So just set it down, work out your arms, and pick it back up. So what I mean to say is, even though it's really uncomfortable and hard, take a break, take a rest, and then you'll feel so much better. So you guys need to really slow down, take things one step by one step, and sometimes you want to just like dive right into the next relationship, dive right into the next job, just jump right in. But sometimes it's good to get your head straight before you actually go in there. So I'm really getting meditate and journal, like self-reflection. What do you really want? What do you really value? Because sometimes I feel like a lot of you are like, oh, like, I don't know. Just sometimes we get distracted by what we think we're going to receive. But sorry, I just like lost my train of thought actually. Okay. Overall, the advice for you guys is, yes, switch up your whatever you're deciding right now, whatever you're transitioning through, switch up the energy, switch up the career. If you're really thinking about it, the answer is yes, but do it slowly and take time and sit with yourself and really reevaluate your values and what you want out of life. Because once you get those core things straight, then the rest automatically falls in and you don't have to think about it too much. Because as long as you know what your like core, just at a basic simple level, what do I want, it'll make all the other decisions easier. And just know that your spirit guides and your ancestors are with you. You're not alone in this, and it's okay to step back and just let them handle it for a second. It's okay to just say, you know what? It's in your hands, and just let it be in the hands of let it be in the hands of whoever else is at play here. Physical and non-physical. But hang in there, because amazing things are on the horizon. Amazing things are on the horizon. Like, so much better than you could have even imagined. As long as you have that foundation. Have the strong foundation of sense of self, of what I value, what I want. That's what you really need to focus on. The rest will just really fall into place. So that's my quick advice for pile 1. I hope that helped at all. I don't know, maybe not, but I hope so. And I love you. Enjoy your life to the fullest. Thank you. Okay, so those of you who chose pile 2 with this delicious, it's so good, this juicy, succulent, yummy orange slice. This is your quick little message. And it's totally just like a general, open-ended reading. I didn't want to have any like specific topic. Just like see what comes through. Alright, so this is pile 2. Pile 2. Messages for pile 2. Messages for pile 2. Messages for pile 2, please, please. Okay. Beautiful pile 2. Wow, I don't know. I really feel like a lot of you are very physically beautiful. Like, beautiful. Wow. Beautiful people. Oh my god. So beautiful. Okay. Oh my god. Some of you have like, just like this beautiful, luscious, curly hair. That's awesome. Wow, really special energy I'm feeling. I don't know. I'm feeling I like this energy. Okay. Well, you're just like fun personalities. Okay, so what we have here is the 6 of Wands in reverse, Strength, 3 of Swords, the Chariot, and the Sun in reverse. 3 major arcanas. Definitely a very strong energy. You guys are powerful. I feel like I'm feeling like a lot of you just need some encouragement and some advice right now. First of all, whoever's feeling sad about themselves, stop, because you're fucking perfect. I feel like somebody recently made you feel like shit, or somebody just kind of, they did something like that just made them and everyone around you guys feel like that person was just like up here and you were just like down here. I don't know what they did. Somebody's being passive aggressive, or they were, or they still are. I feel like some of you guys are dealing with somebody who's just like, they think they're the shit, and they want everyone around them to think that they're the shit. And they'll do it at the cost and the expense of others. Damn. Yeah. They're on their high horse for sure. I feel like some of you guys, it's your job to take them off their high horse. Not meanly. Just somebody needs a rude awakening. Somebody needs to be told the truth. Like, this is what's up. I'm feeling like if you feel called to give somebody some truthful, hard advice, I'm feeling like you should do that. It'll work out in your favor. I feel like at first that person will be like, what? But I think that they'll actually sit with what you tell them, your advice, and they'll actually soak it in, and I think it'll actually help them. So I know I'm sorry for those dealing with this person. This person could be a narcissist. Some people out there, you could be dealing with a narcissist in your family, and that's one of the hardest things to deal with. I can say from personal experience. Don't be afraid to knock them off their high horse. They might get right back on. It might do nothing, but at least try it. Try to like just tell them how it is, not like in a mean way, but in a very honest way, very compassionately honest way. I feel like some of you are dealing with somebody who is either a narcissist or abusive. It could be emotionally abusive, psychologically abusive, physically, maybe even sexually. If anyone is ever going through any form of abuse, you're not alone. And please find the strength that you have to tell somebody you trust. This strength was upright. You guys are strong. You guys have the most strength that a person can have. You have it all. You have all the strength in the world. But you have a deeply unique sense of strength, a true sense of strength, not a physical, not a I can bear through it. Even if it's not physical, it's not the type of strength where you're like, I can just push through and bear through, and it's not that toxic brute strength. Sometimes you don't need to keep pushing through. Sometimes you need to take a completely different approach. See, I love this image. It's like this person's prying open the jaws of a lion. That's strength, but it's also, the lion isn't fighting them. The lion's like its pet. It looks like they're lovingly. It's like when your dog eats something that it's not supposed to, and you're trying to like get it out of its mouth. That's literally what I see here. It's like a loving energy. It's not like I'm trying to hurt you. No. Look how compassionate and gentle he is. And the lion feels and sees his compassion and his gentleness, and that's what gives it the strength. Oh my god. Sometimes it's the compassion and gentleness that's the true strength. Wow. This lion is totally submitting to this gentle, beautiful, loving, compassionate creature here. That's what you are. So never forget your unique sense of strength, your sense that you have a heart. Oh, that's the main thing. That's the main energy I originally felt from this reading, is your heart. Your heart is like huge. You have the biggest fucking heart. And that, look, the bigger the heart, the bigger the target to get hurt. The bigger the target, the more swords can hurt it. The bigger the heart, the more swords can pierce through it. So it's hard to have a big heart, I know, but it's also your biggest strength. So never forget your heart, your soul, your compassion, your gentleness. Don't forget that. Never give that up, because that shit is rare. And that's your superpower. It's your biggest pain, and it's your biggest superpower, is your sensitivity and your loving nature. But that shit is rare, you guys. Don't give that up. That's the best thing. I originally felt such a beautiful energy from you guys, and I felt like you guys were beautiful. You guys are beautiful on the inside, and it radiates to the outside. I don't know why I'm fucking emotional. Okay, so the Chariot. Your savior is coming, and that savior is you. Somebody's coming. They're coming through on their chariot. They're riding through the gates of hell, the flames of the fire. They're riding through towards you, and that person is you. It's your higher self, and your higher self can come through and manifest in many forms, and it can even manifest in the form of another person. So somebody, something, some divine intervention is coming through to help you guys. It's coming. And it's connected to you now. You can feel it inside now. Even though you feel like it's not here yet, you feel it. You feel the energy of it, and it's coming. It's coming. It's coming, you guys. It's coming. Something's coming. And finally, the sun. The sun will come out. It's just so beautiful. The sun is like the most innocent, happy. It's the most happy card, really. It's just pure bliss, pure joy, pure happiness. That's what the sun is, and that's what's coming. Excuse me. That is 100% what's coming for you guys. So the biggest message here, you guys, is do not give up on yourself, on life, because it's beautiful. I'm sorry that we have to go through pain sometimes. But you guys are just beautiful. Life is beautiful. You have the power to make. You have the power to see the beauty in everything. And that alone is an actual superpower. You're the alchemist. I didn't get the magician or anything here, but you guys are the alchemist. I can feel that. You can take your shitstorm, you can take any pain, and you can alchemize it into love and beauty. And you guys just do this naturally, like without even trying. A lot of you have had many past lives. Wow. You guys have been through a journey and a half, and it's not over, and it'll all be worth it. Ooh. So like a bee just like flew close. Confirmation. Alright, that's the reading. I hope it helped. I hope it uplifted you. It definitely uplifted me, just to like get to know you in that way. Just reading your energy through the cards. So be very compassionate towards yourself and love yourself, because you are so awesome. So freaking awesome and unique and special, and I love you. And hello to all of you who chose pile 3 with this beautiful sparkly rock. It's super sparkly. You can't even tell in this lighting. I don't know. It's just really sparkly. So here's your reading. Are you guys shy? I feel like a lot of you guys are really shy and timid. That's cute. I'm usually shy too. Pile 3. And, oh, hello. Big bug. Yeah, this is just a totally open-ended question reading. I didn't want to have any specific questions. I just wanted to pick up on whatever energy I was getting. So let's see. Pile 3, pile 3, pile 3, pile 3. Pile 3, thank you. Oops, one more for pile 3. I just want to say I love you guys. I don't know if you feel enough love. It's all around you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you. Okay. Wow. Interesting. I was getting this feeling that you guys were like kind of shy. Yeah, I do feel that way. I feel like you don't like that about yourself. I feel like a lot of you are more introverted, or you're more in your own head, not in a bad way. You're very self-reflective. You're very peaceful. You're very just to yourself. And that's not a bad thing at all. I think that's a good thing. I think like the whole planet needs people of both ways. It needs extroverts and introverts. But I feel like a lot of you have like denied and shamed this part of yourself, or just disliked it. You're thinking like, I don't like the fact that I'm so shy. I wish I was more outgoing and social and more like socially attractive. And I feel like because you've had this resistance to that introverted side to you, it's caused a little bit of pain. I feel like you've forced yourself into situations that have made you uncomfortable, and you just keep kind of forcing yourself into these uncomfortable situations because you think that you should, and you think that you're gonna get more comfortable the more you do it, which isn't wrong. The more times you do something, the more you get used to it, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's good for you. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you are forcing yourselves to be somebody you're not, whether that's, and I feel like a lot of you are thinking right now, no, I can be anything I want to be. I can be absolutely anything. And yes, that's 100% true. You could be anything you wanted, regardless of how you feel right now. But we all are everything. We all are both introverted and extroverted. We all have both of these things, and I feel like you are shaming and denying one of those sides of yourself. Feeling like a lot of you, you're denying the introverted side. You're not giving enough love and attention to that side of you. Or I'm feeling, for a lot of you, I feel like a lot of masculine energy here, and I feel like there's an energy of, well, I'm a man, I shouldn't be emotional, I shouldn't cry, I should just be strong, I should just get through it. And you're just denying the whole side of life where you are emotional and you feel things. And yeah. So regardless of your like gender identity, I am just feeling a lot of you are shaming and denying the part of you that's opposite of what you want to be. And I'm really getting advised to like ask you to look into the duality and the oneness, like duality versus oneness, and understand that like every single personality trait that exists, we all have the capacity to, we all have that. We all are everything. It's just, it's okay to like give attention to parts of you that you don't like. The part of you, even a lot of you, this is a repressed inner child. Like the part of you that feels like attention seeking and annoying, that's your inner child just like asking for interaction. Like, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of just like shame here for parts of us, parts of yourself that you just haven't fully given the attention and compassion that you need to. So I feel like a lot of you, what would be really helpful is shadow work. I do feel like a lot of you guys are sad and maybe even depressed. I feel like there's a lot of people out here who have depression. Okay, I'm getting a clear picture now. I'm seeing a lot of you do suffer with either depression, anxiety, low self-esteem, or repressed inner child, or a repressed sexuality, just repressed feelings of yourself. And I feel like a lot of you were put in a situation that completely triggered you and completely made you so uncomfortable. It could have even traumatized you. And now you're feeling like, I don't know what to do. If this is how I am, if I can't function in this situation, then how can I function in life? And I feel like a lot of you are just feeling so sad about yourself because you think that it's out of your control, that you feel and you act a certain way. But it's out of your control now, in the sense it's not actually out of your control. It's an illusion that it feels out of your control because you haven't actually given the attention to the parts of yourself who needed it. And now when something pokes the bear, it just explodes because it's all held in all the time. And I'm really, advice for how to get out of this situation, how to get out of this energy, is first of all, be very, very patient, because it's going to take time. You're not gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, hell yeah. Like, this is actually going to take time and patience. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is the 8. Sorry, yeah, 8 of Pentacles. I know this card. I've gotten it a lot when I didn't want to get it. He's hard at work. He's chipping away. This is like literally the card of just, we gotta just chip away, slowly chipping away at, he's just making the pentacles, but he's literally chipping away at it, bit by bit, piece by piece. He's making these. So in order to start chipping away at these things, shadow work. Sit down. So meditation, shadow work, breath work is all good, but 100% shadow work. How you do that is, well, there's many ways, but the most basic way to do shadow work, basically what shadow work is, it's facing your shadow side, facing the dark parts of yourself, the parts you like to hide, the parts you feel shame about. They can be scary, they can be really dark, like that should not exist dark. They can really feel like dark. But face it, acknowledge it, and show it love and compassion. So really what that looks like is maybe meditating, sitting down and meditating and thinking about Think about like a feeling you have or a thought you have about yourself, such as I don't know, you just start off with something big, like I feel sad. So you go, why? I feel like I am inadequate. Why? I feel like I can't achieve the goals that I want to achieve. Why? Because I haven't achieved the goals I want to achieve. Why? So just keep saying why until you get all the way down to the core. It can take a long time. Like I said, you had to chip away at it. It'll take a long time. But eventually, you'll get to the point where you realize a lot of your beliefs aren't even yours, and they're beliefs that have been instilled into you by your parents, or it's usually your parents, to be honest. But it can be other things like society, school, just like society in general, like what we believe, where we hear things on the media, all that stuff. So you'll see that, this actually isn't true necessarily. And then everything after that you got to that point that you wrote down, it all goes away. Because you got to the core piece that you realized wasn't true, therefore none of that's true. I don't know if that made sense. I'm not a good explainer of shadow work. Definitely research shadow work and look at the different techniques. Because, yeah, you guys absolutely have all the power in the world to reach your goals, to be who you want to be where you want to be in life, in love, in your career, in happiness, in everything. You have the 100% ability. I feel like a lot of you keep thinking, oh, like I just need someone else to just make it happen. Not someone else, but I feel like a lot of you guys are waiting for something outside of yourself to make it happen, and it's not. It's you, but it's not gonna be you all today. It's gonna be you now, and you now. Like every second is another second to be there for yourself, and you have to just keep. It's hard at first. It's hard to keep reminding yourself to be here for yourself and to start implementing tiny little steps that you need to in order to finally get into a better mental state. Talk to yourself like you would talk to your best friend, who you love, who you don't want to lose. That's the key to having a better mental relationship with yourself, is to talk to yourself like your best friend. You wouldn't tell your best friend, why are you so ugly? Why the fuck you do that like that? Like, do it better. No, you wouldn't talk to your friend like that. Like, you'd say, okay, here's the problem, and here's how we can slowly fix it together. I would start looking into spirituality if you haven't. I mean, if you're on a tarot card reading, obviously you have a little bit, but see the 3 pyramids in the background here? The 3 pyramids? The 3 pyramids in, like, Egypt, like, there's so much, like, scientific, astrological, spiritual information about how powerful those pyramids are. Like, I would look into that. That shit's you. Like, yeah. There's so much more that you don't even know about yourself, about love, about life, about beauty. And I feel like God or spirit or whoever, I feel like they're really asking you to experience it. Like, they gave you, the universe gave you this life. Live it. Because you only get this life once. Live it. Just take a deep breath. That's it. Just take a deep breath. That's not going to solve everything, of course, but just do it anyway. Have faith. I would really start to look into spirituality, whatever you're drawn towards. I'm really drawn towards, like, my whole life I've always been really drawn towards science. And so learning about like, what's the word? I don't even know the word right now. Like, anatomical physics. I don't know. But learning about, like, the way that our own, like, visual perception, like, literally just, like, the photons of light that get, like, reflected off of our own eyes and onto different things, like, changes the molecular structure of that, like we, not the molecular structure, but the anatomical structure. Like, we have the ability to change our entire reality. I'm sorry, I'm, like, ranting right now. I'm just saying, I feel like there's so much, you guys, to look forward to experience, to excite you. I feel you haven't felt excited in a long time, but there's so much there, and it's right there. And sometimes I know you feel like it's right there and I can't even access it, but all you have to do is slowly make one tiny little step towards accessing it, and it'll create a chain reaction of positive steps towards accessing it, and eventually you will. And it's not hard. It's not going to be hard. It's not going to be energy draining. The journey is going to feel good to you. Once you start moving in the direction of your soul, of your higher self, it'll feel so good. It'll energize you. It'll give you joy. So you just need to have that faith. Just take one little step. What can you do right now? Right now, what can you do? Can you take, like, 5 minutes and meditate? Just 5 minutes where you just sit and don't say anything? What is it for you? Okay, that's really all I'm getting for you guys. I hope that wasn't too, like, tough love or anything, or I hope that was helpful. I just hope that was helpful at all in any way, shape, or form. I love you. You are loved deeply. You are loved by yourself. Sometimes you don't feel that, but your higher self loves you so much and is always there for you. Your spirit guides, God, your higher self, and your ancestors are always there watching you, with you. Excuse me. So never give up on them. Never give up on them. And that's all I have. So thank you.